Recent college graduates receive a ton of advice about which job offers to accept or what their first professional wardrobe should look like, but you hear a lot less about planning for the future and managing your money. Well, financial expert Nancy Doyle believes that establishing sound practices early in your career will have a profound impact on your financial well-being. She writes about it in her new book, Manage Your Financial Life, just starting out. And she joins us in studio this morning. Hi, Nancy.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You know, you write in your book, you say managing your financial life is about more than collecting a paycheck and paying your bills. How so?
Absolutely. I feel that everyone in life going through a transition, such as ending school, entering the workforce, when you're making a big change in your life, it's time to take a close look at your financial profile, and you really have to analyze it.
Okay, so I know a lot of people should learn about money early on in life, especially the younger the better, because you'll learn how to manage it better.
Exactly.
But a lot of people don't.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Well, I was going to say one of the main reasons why is I think people don't take a good look at their finances. And nowadays, with technology, it's very easy to do.
Yes, it is.
Very easy. You can go to your bank's website and say, look at a period of 3 months of your spending activity. You can learn a lot about your current financial habits and what changes you can make to benefit yourself in the long run.
All right, let's talk about some of these suggestions you have. So one of your financial tips is the essentials.
Yes, well, what I recommend that everyone do is go to your bank's website, look at your spending activity, again, for a period of, say, 3 months. Take each expense and put it in one of 3 categories. The first category, those are the essentials: rent, insurance, utilities, food. The second category is saving and paying down debt. Maybe you have a car payment, student loan payment, or maybe you've set it up so you transfer money every month from your checking into a savings account.
That would be smart.
Exactly. A very painless way to save. The third category is everything else, the non-essentials, things like going out, shopping, travel, gifts. And you should do the same also for your credit card account. You can go online to your credit card's website, do the same analysis.
Okay.
And what you do is you tally up what you have in each of those 3 categories. And financial planners recommend that you spend no more than 50% of your paycheck on those essentials I just mentioned: rent, utilities, and no more than 30% on the non-essentials or everything else. That gives you at least 20% for paying down debt and saving.
Yeah, and so you know how to figure everything out.
And
now, you mentioned a financial planner.
Yes.
Are those necessary in life, or can you do this on your own?
I think especially for those just starting out, you can do this on your own with technology. It makes it very easy. Now, I think later in life, if your life becomes more complicated, say you get married or have a partner, you have children, you're buying a home, you're thinking of starting a business, all those changes are life transitions with a financial impact. That's a time you may want to consult a financial planner. And nowadays, there are many financial planners out there who charge an hourly fee, and they're really not that expensive and can make a big impact on your financial well-being.
Is there a way to find out if a person is a good financial planner or a bad financial planner?
Well, there's an important credential I recommend that everyone look for, and it's called a CFP. That means that that individual has gone through extensive study, has extensive work experience, and is really an expert in the holistic view of your financial profile.
Right,
so a CFP is an important credential to look for. But I think for those just starting out, I don't think they need a CFP. You know, they're very tech savvy. They can also do the same analysis with any peer-to-peer network spending, such as Venmo. You can track how you're really spending your money when you're going out.
Yeah, it gives you that nice little pie chart and everything, and you figure it out. All right, so let's talk about the difference between good debt and bad debt before we get out of here.
Sure.
So sometimes it is good to have some debt on your ledger.
And for those just starting out, establishing sound financial practices includes using debt wisely. So use your credit card for expenditures and pay it off every month. In the book, I talk about the fact there are 4 steps to my financial process, but there are 9 golden rules. And one of them is to limit yourself to 1 or 2 credit cards. Because I believe having only 1 or 2 credit cards makes it much easier to track your spending by category, make sure you're on track, but also you track your balances, how much you have outstanding on your credit cards. If you have multiple credit cards, it's hard to do that. And another statistic people don't often talk about is called your credit utilization. And really all that is if you have a credit card, you want to make sure that you're not using any more than 30% of the outstanding credit line, because that affects your credit score.
Yeah. save some room.
Absolutely.
You never know what might
Dry
happen.
powder, absolutely.
All right, Nancy, thanks so much for coming in. Once again, her book is called Manage Your Financial Life, Just Starting Out. You can find more information on her website,